back to the truth, they'll be left. There'll be life. Go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
And what fire is he talking about? He's talking about nuclear fire. Nuclear fire is coming to America via ICBM. Your president, your savior, Trump, is going to bring fire upon America. And it's only because the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Sham Yahushai, he's going to destroy this place. Okay.
And we will find them, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and we will find them as silver is refined.
Right, because your faith is going to be purified and strengthened. Because before this fire, you got the fire of tribulation and persecution, which is known as Jacob's trouble. That's coming even before this fire. Go ahead.
And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
The Lord is my power. And that's what we're declaring by being out here. That our power is the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which is the one that is the power of the scriptures. The power that gave life and the power to take life. Go ahead.
Behold.
You know what? Actually, drop that and get Isaiah 45. Yep.
What verse?
I just started at 1.
Isaiah 45, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have holden, to subdue nations before him. And I will loose the loins of kings, to open before him the two leaf gates.
Right, which is happening right now. Because no, we couldn't come out here and do this years ago. Huh? No, we're talking about the Bible here. What I said is, what Trump is doing is biblical prophecy.
Yes, sir.
And what he's bringing forth is the nukes. That's all we're doing. You don't need none. What you got? Yeah, that's all we're doing.
I'm listening to the Bible, bro. That's respectful.
To open before him the two leaf gates, and the gate shall not be shut.
Right? What are the gates for Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom? Israel. Go ahead.
I will go before thee and make the crooked place straight.
Read that one more time from the top.
Thou said the Lord to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have holden, to subdue nations before him, and I will loose
to subdue nations before him. And that's what happened right now. They're subdued before us because while we're out here, this couldn't happen 50 years ago. They would have hung us from the lampposts where we're under.
Yes, sir.
They would have hung us from trees.
Yes, sir.
So it's the only reason that we're out here and able to do this is because the Most High that had this Bible wrote is the power that's giving us the power to be out.
Drop me to you.
Go ahead.
And I will loose the loins of kings, to open before him the two leaf gates, and the gates shall not be shut. I will go.
They make in your Constitution freedom of speech.
That's right.
So that's what he's talking about there. He made that. That was made for us so that we could come out here and push that word.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I will go before thee and make the crooked place straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass and cut in sunder the bars of iron.
Right, which he's going to free us from this slavery.
That's right.
Because are we not POWs? Prisoners of war? So-called Negroes, Latinos, even the Irish, because they go back to even the Israelites.
Yes, sir.
See, we're POWs, prisoners of war.
That's right.
And America's a big FEMA camp.
That's it.
Go ahead.
And I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which called thee by the name, am
right? So he's going to give us everything we need to get through this time, but also to declare that he is the Most High, that he's the Almighty, and his son is the Savior of Israel. Go ahead.
And Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel my elect, I have even called thee.
Salvation is only for Israel. It ain't for the whole world like the Christian church tells you. It's not true what the Christian church tells you. Christianity was actually pushed starting with the Renaissance. And what they did with it was use it to enslave us, including with this image. Okay?
I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Right? And the actual Israelites, the ones that don't know they're the children of Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, they don't know who they are, but they know they're the ones with faith. They're the ones that believe in God, but they're the ones that they don't know if God's with them or against them.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no power beside me.
Right. So for evidence that there's only one God, there's order in even nature. Right? There's order in nature. So with that order, that shows there's only one commander. Because if there was like Greek mythology where there's multiple gods, you would have war.
That's right.
Right? You'd have chaos. So in nature, there's order declaring that there's only one God. Go ahead.
I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from.
So he protected us. And every so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian have a story that they barely survived.
That's right.
That they know God got them out of a sticky situation, to say.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me.
Right. But see, our people are so destroyed that most of our people are trying to go with the so-called white man and say there's no God.
That's it.
Right? So they actually became false prophets.
That's it.
They're pushing false doctrine. Go ahead.
I am the Lord, and there is none else.
Right.
I formed the light and created darkness. I make peace. I create evil.
So the God of this Bible, he's the one that created good and evil.
It's evil all around.
Evil is all around.
I, the Lord, do all these things. Drop down ye heavens from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open, and let them bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together. I, the Lord, have created it.
Right? Read that again.
Drop down.
Start at the next verse.
I formed the light and created darkness. I made peace. I make peace and created evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
He does all these things. That's why when we stand out here, we stand confident. This is why you won't see your Christian pastor out here pushing this, because one, it ain't for him. Two, he ain't got that spirit. Because see, it takes a real courageous spirit to stand out here. But our courage comes from the spirit that wrote this Bible.
That's right.
Because it gives us faith to believe in the promises that are in this Bible.
That's right.
All right? So that's why you know who we're working with. And what he's saying, he created good and evil.